Hi, welcome to Readings of Luz, where I don't predict your future, but I do channel what the cards show me for your zodiac in the month. This is a timeless reading that's channeled balance, truth, and healing. So take what resonates and let go what doesn't. Timeless, meaning we're changing every day. So what might resonate today might not resonate with you tomorrow, and vice versa. Therefore, if you feel depressed or anxious, I've been told watching this monthly video a few times can bring more clarity, so play this in the background and start it from the timestamp in the description to skip this intro. I do not judge you. Tarot is a little uncomfortable, but after all, we're simply walking mirrors wanting to see what we want to see. So with that being said, please give my video a like and subscribe to support my channel. Let's get started. Hi Cancer, this is your reading for December 2022. We're going to need 4 cards here for you. I hope you guys are doing well. Cancer, December 2022. King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor, Strength. We will be getting some clarity, but straight off the bat, I'm sensing that December is really going to help you strengthen the part of you that, the version of you that, how other people see you. And how you see yourself through other people's eyes. The ego, right? December is really going to help you figure that out. Like, who are you in a physical way through how you feel, through your purpose. This is very powerful energy because we grow up where we go through our childhood, we go through even our early 20s, 30s or whatever, figuring how to move through our passions, what we love, what calls us through other people's eyes along through ours. But I think most importantly through other people's eyes, because this is the ego. This is how our parents raised us. This is how our friends influenced us. This is how relationships influenced us. I think December is really going to help you see this side of you in a way that you're just like, this is who I am. This is who I am because through everything that I've gone through everything that I just said up until now, along with ultimately you, because yeah, we can be influenced by our parents, friends, and relationships, but at the end of the day, the one who is allowing this influence is you. So I think December, you're realizing that, you know what? I'm not afraid of other people's opinions. I'm not afraid of other people's idea of what they think of me. This is me, and whoever likes it likes, and whoever doesn't. Now, if you're dealing with a person, it might be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but if you're not dealing with a person, we'll get into that in a bit. But if you are dealing with a person, it doesn't have to be an earth sign, but this person wants to give you what you deserve, but they are still learning to figure out what they deserve to begin with themselves. They do have a lot to offer. Do they have the most to offer? Do I think there's better for you out there? Yes, but I think it's bigger than that. I think this person has gone through their fair share of lessons like you, and they are strengthening their day-to-day routine through work, through their relationships, through their home life, how they carry themselves through all of those things. I think they're learning to really figure out what's worth it and what's not. And that's a big deal because unlike you with what we were saying with the ego and everything, that is more internal. This person is really letting go people, places, or things that no longer serve them. And even though they want to give you what they think you deserve, there's something that's holding them back. And I think it's because they're still on that de-shedding period, which is okay. I think it's important to let people have their space, figure themselves out before they try to give you the world, right? Because it's like, how are they going to give you the pentacle if they are still figuring out what pentacles they want in their life and what pentacles they want to keep in order to share that with you? So we'll get some more clarity on that. But between you two, if this is a person, once again, if it's not, we will get into that. But if it's between you two, and this can also be an Aries if you're dealing with an Aries, but I'm not getting that. I think it's more of an Earth. It doesn't have to be. But between both of you, I think there's a lot of, I think you guys are like like looking at how you guys have carried your strengths, your controlling impulses, the way you handle power. Like, you know, when you like get promoted at work or something and you get more responsibilities, you get this sense of like power. Or let's just say you win some money, and the money gives you more power over your empire, over your life. I think both of you are learning how both of you guys handle that power in a very similar way. This is very good, but at the same time, it's very important to take it easy because both of you guys handle your power and control tendencies very similar. Both of you guys can be your own worst enemies if you guys don't take it slow. Take it one step at a time. Remind yourselves that even though there is power within this relationship, there is power that both of you guys have to offer. There's still a lot of learning and controlling this very power. And I think this is more with them because, like I said, December is really teaching you about this power. It's teaching you how to see yourself as this powerful being. And we will get some more clarity on this. But I do sense that both of you guys are like a power couple. I'm sensing that both of you guys are definitely a power couple. The advice from the universe is both of you guys are lacking a little bit of courage because it's scary, especially when you are being introduced with something that seems like they're still figuring themselves out, especially when you feel like you still have so much more that you feel like you need to accomplish. Even though you feel like you are on the top of your game December, you feel like, you know what, I know who I am, I know no one can burn me, I know no one can get in my way. There is still some fear there. There's still some fear that, you know what, people might take advantage of me because you have been through so much, Cancer. The King of Wands is someone who really sees their past in a way of like my past was supposed to happen so I can be here now. And even though you're still learning that, it's still hard to look at your past and see how people have burned you, see how you've let people burn you. You've been taken advantage before. And have someone now be like, you know what? I want this with you. I think we're a power couple. I think we can see the future in a very bright way. I think it's a little scary, not only for you, but for them too, because like I said, both of you guys carry yourselves in a very similar way with this power that both of you guys carry individually. So the universe is saying, don't be afraid, both of you. Maybe you can teach them, because I think even though they're still learning to let go of a lot, you've already let go of a lot. I think you've been on the journey of letting go. Like, this person is just starting, you've been there. And I think even though both of you guys carry this way of handling your power very similarly, you've been on this train for a bit. Not that this is a competition, but you've been on this train a bit more than them. And I think you can teach them to be courageous. You can teach them to be fearless. Not that it's your job, but the moment you decide to be fearless and courageous for yourself, it will inspire them and influence them. Now, if this isn't a person, this is you are trying to really figure out what you want for yourself. Like, maybe you are in between jobs, or you've been offered a job, and even though it makes you feel very powerful to have these options, and if it's not a job, maybe it's multiple people. If it can be both of those things. It can also be a new home, like the universe is offering you something. You have manifested something for yourself, and it's making you feel very powerful, but at the same time, it's scary. It's scary to really accept and let go of what you've had up until now. And then the universe is telling you, you manifested this. You are allowed to take your time with this. You are allowed to let go and keep what you want to let go and keep. Don't feel forced with anything. Don't let family, society, other people's conditionings influence the way you carry yourself, okay? You are in control here. So let's get some clarity on the King of Wands. You are obviously on top of your your game with knowing your worth, with knowing your power, with what you bring to the table in December. Let's just get some more clarity on that. 10 of Swords. That is because this whole year has been learning to let go of ways of, you know what's crazy? I think this year has been pretty painful for Cancers because people have really hurt you. Who knows, maybe even before this year, but I think this year has really been the cherry on top with making you realize how much you've put yourself through. And if it's not only through people, it's also through jobs or even your own mind. But the universe is saying December is like the last chapter with all of that trauma, with all of that negative way of hurting yourself, because at the end of the day, it is hurting you when you look at the past, see how people have hurt you, backstabbed you, taking you for granted. It's like you continuously think it over and over and over again. December is like, because there's something about December here. I don't know if it's this person or this new job. Something is making you realize, you know what? The only one that should matter here with how you look at yourself is yourself. And that includes with the way you think. When you look back, even now, even till this day, when you're seeing this, there might be versions of you that have been there for the past 10 years since you were 10 years old. The past 10 months, it doesn't matter. But there's versions of you that are so strong, so like well-oiled, you know, that have been rolling through your mind for so long that you're realizing, you know what? The only one who's getting in my way is myself. Yeah, maybe people have hurt me. Yeah, maybe jobs weren't the ones for me. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that home or that car. Doesn't matter. The only one who made it worse than it really was, because at the end of the day, God's got you. At the end of the day, the universe has you. But the only one who makes it worse is yourself. Because it's like every time something bad happens, there's a version of you that grows through that. And then you carry it through so that the next time something bad happens, there's that version of you that was there from the other time of something bad happened to agree with the current situation, with the current negative situation. You know what I mean? But December's like, no, this is it. This is the end. We're letting go this toxic way of thinking in 2022. In 2023, it's about really just shedding, not only physically, not only through jobs, people, and places, but ways of thinking. And we've known this, Cancer. Cancer is an emotional sign, but this is ways of thinking. We've understood that ways of thinking are connected to our emotions, and we've known that, but I think December is really going to teach us how they really are hand at hand. Like, we can continue to see how our emotions are separate through our thoughts, and how our thoughts can be influence our emotions, you know, but really they're the same thing. So just reminding yourself that in December 22 somehow is going to happen naturally. You don't even have to do it. Something in December is happening where it's going to do that for you. Let's get some clarity on the Knight of Pentacles. If you're dealing with an earth sign, or if you are dealing with a new opportunity that is confusing you because you just don't know if you should take it. So let's see. Knight of Pentacles here for Cancer. 7 of Cups. Now, it can be a little confusing. Once again, it can be really confusing because if this person is someone that you like, someone that seems like everything that you've wanted, it can be scary because it's like, if this is what I manifested, this is what I wanted, this is the conversation I had with God, this is exactly what I wanted, but now that it's here, my way of taking it is fearful with the strength, right? Like lacking the courage, which triggers some confusion. And then on top of it, this person is also going through their fair share of confusion themselves. They're figuring out, like Because you're an amazing person, Cancer. This person really does care about you. They see the future in a whole new way ever since they've met you. And that confuses the hell out of them because they've had an ex in their life that they couldn't let go, and then the moment they're with you, they're just like, I really need to let this person go, which confuses the hell out of them because it's like, for so long I couldn't let this person go. That's just an example, right? But the universe is saying, whatever is happening, just go with the flow, follow your intuition, follow that conversation with God within you. What does God look like for you? That can be anything for you guys. It can be just the universe. The universe is saying, it is confusing. You're not alone. This person is also confused. But don't feed into the confusion, especially with your way of thinking the worst because of how life has treated you up until now, right? It's hard to trust people, and this person knows that as well. Both of you guys are confused, but the universe is saying to both of you, to you, through this video, to them, is that there's no rush. Everything happens in divine timing. Trust that. Only focus on the power that you have for you so that they can focus on the power they have for them. Let's get some clarity on the Emperor. Now, if this isn't a person, the universe is saying, we know it's very confusing, this new opportunity, whatever it might be for you. We know it's confusing, but take your time. Once again, everything in divine timing. There's no rush. Now, if there is a deadline, I'm getting that maybe by the 7th, make a decision, or on the 7th. Take that how it is. I don't know. But no later than the 10th. And really have that conversation within you to figure out exactly what you want your future to look like. Really look at your future with this new opportunity. Look at it in all different ways. So let's get some clarity on the Emperor for both of you, whether it's you an opportunity or you and a person. 11 of Pentacles. So that means this is the Queen. Or no, the Page. No, this is the Knight. We got the Knight of Pentacles twice. We got the 9 of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles twice. The universe is saying, hey, this person, if it is a person, this person is for you. Like I got intuitively earlier, you guys are a power couple. Don't be controlling, because just like how you can be controlling over what you love, they can be controlling too. Just like I said earlier, the way you handle your power to control, your power to manipulate, your power for rule and order, they are the same way. So really reevaluate how you are in relationships, how you've been in relationships. Maybe you've lacked really taking accountability of your power. Maybe you've let other people take advantage of you because you've let other people, take control over you, when really you're the one who should be setting the laws and rules. And it can be a team effort, right? But I think before, maybe most of you have let other people take advantage of you when it comes up to this, because maybe you thought you weren't good enough because you've just put too much trust in other people without keeping that balance of allowing yourself to set a healthy boundary. It can go many ways. And this is the same with this person. This is why they are the way they are now. Now, if this isn't a person, the universe is saying this decision, this new opportunity, even though it's very confusing, it is for you. Take it. That's it. That's all I got to say about that. Now let's get some clarity on the Strength. Why is there a fear and lack of courage in taking this opportunity, taking this new relationship? 2 of Wands. Because you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. Because there's that devil and the angel. The angel's like, I really want this. I know I want this. I know I can have this. But it's gotten beat up so much, especially because the devil part of you has been like, yeah, let me beat you up too, because look how life has treated us. right? When at the end of the day, and December is all about that, is learning to accept that, you know what, the only one who has really allowed this pain, the trauma, is yourself. Maybe when you were a kid, whatever happened, if it was in your childhood, you got to understand that it was supposed to happen to help you become stronger. We can't change the past. The past is already done. Don't let it control you with fear. Don't let it control you with doubt and confusion. You got this. Okay? Let's get a life purpose oracle card here for more advice into what we should be doing to move on to the next step. Travel. Your life purpose involves traveling, so maybe you need to get away, or if you are deciding to move, you should move. If you haven't taken a vacation, you definitely should. If you feel like you want to move, like that's a part of your goal, then you should. I don't know, the universe is saying something is calling you that is a commute away from you. Whatever that may be. Maybe it's a relationship, a new job, or maybe just healing. You need to get away to heal. You need to do it. Okay? And that doesn't have to be in December. That can be planning in December for some time in 2023, or it can be in December, whichever way that resonates with you. Okay, well, I hope this helped. Cancer, I love you. I will talk to you guys soon.